A prophet once argued with his donkey, not metaphorically, literally, and the crazy part, the donkey was right, because standing in the road ahead was an angel with a drawn sword ready to kill the prophet, but the prophet couldn't see it, only the donkey could, and what happens next is one of the strangest and most terrifying stories in the entire Bible. Stay with me, because the ending reveals why the donkey actually saved his master's life. The nation of Israel was growing rapidly, cities were falling, armies were losing, and one king was terrified. His name was Balak. Balak believed Israel's God was giving them victory, so he came up with a desperate plan. If I cannot defeat Israel with swords, he thought, I will defeat them with a curse. So he sent messengers to a mysterious prophet named Balaam. Balak promised something huge: gold, honor, power. All Balaam had to do was curse Israel, but Balaam first asked God, and God gave a clear answer: do not go. So Balaam told the messengers no. But Balak refused to give up. He sent even more powerful princes with even greater riches. And this time Balaam started thinking, imagine being offered wealth, fame, and royal favor. That's exactly what Balaam faced. So he asked God again. This time God allowed him to go, but only if he spoke God's words. So early the next morning, Balaam saddled his donkey and began the journey. But something mysterious happened on that road. The Bible says God's anger was kindled, and suddenly an angel stood in the road ahead, sword drawn, invisible to Balaam, but not invisible to the donkey. As Balaam rode along the dusty road, the donkey suddenly bolted off the path into a field. Balaam was furious. Stupid animal. He struck the donkey and forced it back onto the road. But the donkey wasn't being stubborn. It was being terrified, because standing in the road ahead was the angel of the Lord with a sword ready to strike. The donkey could see it. Balaam could not. And the angel moved again, waiting, blocking the path ahead. Soon the road narrowed between stone walls, and suddenly the donkey stopped again. It tried to squeeze past the angel and slammed Balaam's foot against the wall. Balaam screamed in pain. Then he exploded with anger, and he beat the donkey again. Think about this moment. The animal was trying to save him, but Balaam believed the donkey was the problem. And this is where the story becomes unbelievable, because the angel moved again. To a place so narrow, there was no escape. Now the road had no space, no field, no wall, no way around. The donkey saw the angel with the sword and realized something terrifying. If they moved forward, Balaam would die. So the donkey did the only thing it could do. It collapsed under Balaam. And Balaam lost his temper completely. He started beating the animal again and again. But then, God did something shocking. Suddenly, the donkey spoke. Yes, spoke. Why are you beating me? Imagine hearing that. The donkey, talking. And somehow, Balaam answered the donkey like it was normal. You made me look like a fool, he shouted. If I had a sword, I would kill you. But then the donkey said something that stopped him cold. Have I ever done this to you before? Balaam paused. No. And that's when everything changed. Suddenly God opened Balaam's eyes. And there, standing directly in the road, was the angel of the Lord. Sword raised, ready to strike. Balaam immediately fell to the ground in terror. Then the angel spoke words that must have chilled Balaam's soul. Why have you beaten your donkey these 3 times? I came to oppose you. If the donkey had not turned away, I would have killed you. Let that sink in. The animal Balaam beat was the one saving his life. This story is strange, funny, and terrifying all at the same time. A prophet, blind to danger. A donkey, able to see heaven's messenger. Sometimes we assume wisdom means knowledge. But in this story, the donkey had more awareness than the prophet. Why? Because Balaam's heart was distracted by greed and ambition. And sometimes, when our hearts chase the wrong things, we become blind to God's warnings. The story is recorded in Book of Numbers 22:28. Then the Lord opened the donkey's mouth, and she said to Balaam, What have I done to you that you have beaten me these 3 times? Sometimes God protects us in ways we don't understand. A delay, a closed door, a problem that ruins our plans. But what if, like Balaam, we are being saved from something we cannot see? If this story surprised you, comment below, "Open my eyes, Lord," and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories.